Hello, it's Keith from Kinvert, and in this video we are going to be going over rectangular patterns in 123D. I'm going to start with the box, pop it on here, and now I'm going to go up to pattern, and notice for rectangular pattern you can hit the N key. Now I'm going to pick the solid and the direction, and this is actually going to fail, and I'll show you why in a minute. See how that failed? So what I'm going to do now is I'll show you the right way to do it. For whatever reason, when you're picking solids, they let you pick faces. You need a solid, so you need to actually pick the edge to pick the solid. I don't know why. It's not great, but that's the way it works, okay? Now we're going to pick a direction, and I can click an arrow and drag it, and I can click this arrow and drag it. And so now what I can do, I can click back to this arrow, and I can say I want 5 of these. Now I can drag the arrow again, and you can see that it's changing the distance. I could also type in a distance. I'll say 120. And I could type in here, I could type in 4. Okay, so there's several different ways that you can control this. I can go back to this one, and I could bring this down to 2. I could also change this to, say, 30 millimeters. Okay, so there's a lot of things you can do, and now you got multiple shapes. It's not very useful in and of itself, since you can just print more than one thing in 3D printing. So what we're going to do, I'll make another box, and I'll show you one of the uses I've seen for this. I'm going to grab this, drag it up. I'm going to make another box. I'm going to type 3 tab 3 tab 3, and that got me a smaller box. I'm going to move it in by 1 mil. Go back to pattern. I'm going to hit the N key. Solids, pick that. Directions, I'll pick this. And you can see I really want to pattern it this way and up, but it wants to pattern the wrong direction. So I'm going to try going back into here, picking this. Directions, I'm going to try picking the up direction. And you can see it just wants to pattern the wrong direction. So I'm going to delete this, make another box that's 3 by 3 by 3, and see if I can work around. Remember, this is free software. It's not the most powerful stuff. The stuff that I used when I had a CAD job was like $20,000. It's pretty expensive stuff, so I'm going to bring this in by 1 millimeter. By the way, what I used to be called Unigraphics. Now it's called NX, I guess. Directions, pick this way. All right, patterns, solid, direction. What if I pick up? Beautiful. Okay, so now I can go up, and I can go over. 3 looks good sideways. What about this? Maybe 10. That looks good, so I'm going to hit enter, keep that. And now what I can do is combine, subtract, which you should have learned already. If you didn't, go back and learn that. And I can actually click and drag, enter, and boom. It kind of looks like a building, right? So that is one of the uses for pattern. We went over rectangular pattern. So yeah, hope that was helpful. Keith from Kinvert. We will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.